Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Checking in on the market rundown, heading into Monday, February 27th, looking at the S&P 500, SPX, IWM, and QQQ. So the S&P 500, look how similar Thursday and Friday last week were to Thursday and Friday this week. We had Thursday with a long lower wick, bulls buying the dip. And Thursday this week, same thing, followed by Friday, a lower open with bulls closing at the high right underneath the all-time high heading into the following week. We have the lower open, bulls closing at the high with a ton of momentum and on the verge of an all-time high heading into next week. Last Monday, it ended with a gap up, or I should say it continued with a gap up, and looking like that could be a potential heading into next week. So the volume here certainly favoring the bulls. We do not have any signal that the bears are taking over. We have higher lows and higher highs, and the bulls have maintained full control here on the daily time frame the entire time, not giving us any real indication that the bears are showing up. And the weekly time frame shows that with 5 big bull weeks in a row, no slowdown in sight. We know consolidation is likely in the short term, so we're protective here. We're not looking to go bullish for weeks out here in call options or anything like that. I personally would only be day trading bullish at this point, just because we are so extended to the upside, but again, would not be fighting bullish and looking bearish at this point. IWM is the weakest of the three markets, so on downside, this is a nice name to look to for the biggest gains to the downside. We had a gap down open off the daily middle Bollinger Band. The bulls bought that gap down, closed at the high of the day here as well, so definitely seeing correlation. It's just a bit magnified to the downside, as we can see QQQ and the S&P 500. If you compare all three of these, and the weakness Thursday and the lower open on Friday, clearly bigger pullback here. And last we've got QQQ, still very strong, looking like a bull flag of consolidation on the daily time frame. We saw the same scenario with the bulls buying and closing strong, and we are looking at 130.70 as the all-time high. We hit an all-time high, what I feel is going to be a record for a long time to come here. We have 12 days in a row of an all-time high every single day. That shows tons of strength, and we're now going to look for continuation with the S&P 500. The tech sector was holding up the S&P 500 on Friday. The financial sector pulled back fairly significantly, but the tech sector closed strong and had a bullish run in the last 45 minutes with the S&P 500 as well. So we're going to continue to watch all these sectors correlating to each other, all these markets correlating to each other, keeping an eye out for weakness, but not really seeing much, and looking for new all-time highs as we head into next week. So I appreciate you watching, and we will see you on Monday.